It's 2-1 now. Runner at first here, one man out. Now a throw over to first and a dive, but he's back in there. And another throw over and a dive, but he's back. And yet another throw over, being especially careful here. Runners on first with one down. Once more, a throw over, and he'll get back in safely. Ground ball to second. This could be two. The second for one on the belt, but it won't be in time as they just settle for one.
Well, he showed right there why he's such a tough guy to double up. He can fly, and he busted it down the line, so they just get the one out.
And now Bryce Harper reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a strike.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about with the first baseman holding the runner on. It's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. 2 out with the man at first. Oh, textbook slider there, and he's back at even 2-2.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch. That slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Comes with a fastball, but it's outside for ball 4.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Ryan Zimmerman.
So striding in, Ryan Zimmerman, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Zimmerman, or just simply Zim, he was a first-round pick back in 2005.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Tapper up the line. That winds up foul for the second strike.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
There's a swing and a high pop-up. Belt has a play, and the inning is over. Nats leave a pair. They still trail 1-0. And now the Giants pitcher, Jeff Samardzija, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Jeff Samardzija.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit back up the middle. Turner fields it cleanly, throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, second baseman, Kelby Tomlinson.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Kelby Tomlinson, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and a strike to the Giants' leadoff man. 1-1. And it's fouled away. One and 2, here it comes. Look out, that one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. One out, nobody on. Full count now, 3-2. Waiting next is Austin Jackson. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Now batting, center fielder.
Stepping in, Austin Jackson. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Gonzalez looks in. Here's the first pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Got him swinging in the dirt. Montero gathers. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Giants are down 1-2-3, but they lead it 1-0. Ready for another chance? Daniel Murphy. He matches up with Jeff Samardzija to get the inning underway.
Daniel Murphy.
Here comes the first pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. The 1-1 home. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Crawford charging this one. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
Now batting, third baseman, Anthony Rendon.
Striding in once again, Anthony Rendon. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
He's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses. 1-2.
Yeah, doubled up on the slider away there. Got him to go after it before, so why not see if he'll offer at it again?
The 1-2 is a slider taken for a ball.
2-2.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Into the box now, Michael Taylor. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And that slider's almost in the dirt. High pop up. No problem over there for the Baby Giraffe belt, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. It remains 1-0. Here's Buster Posey now, winner of last year's Silver Slugger Award for NL catchers. First delivery to him on the way. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike one. Now the pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. It's a breaking ball that misses off the plate. The 2-1. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows his team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
Hit sharply on the ground. Sliding stop by Murphy. How about that?
Wow, what a great show of range there. This ball looked like it might get through up the middle, but check out the sliding stop, and that's going to take him right into a good throwing position where he's able to get enough on the throw to get him out at first.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. The 1-0 is a sinker that dips below the zone for a ball. One run, 2 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Bounce it to the left side. Turner has it. And he's going to beat the offline throw to first as the first baseman couldn't get the foot back in time.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Longoria, or just Longo as he's often referred, he was selected in the first round during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Now a move over to first, and he'll dive back in. McCutchen, base runner at first with 1 out. In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. The 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Murphy into shallow center, and that's the second out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 9. Brandon.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Brandon Belt, an RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled away. Gonzalez comes set. Here's the 0-1. And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this type of arsenal, man, you got to step out of the box, clear your head, and just fight.
1 run, 2 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Now a snap move over to first, and he'll get back in standing. Hit hard to short. Turner loves it. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Giants leave 1. But they're up 1-0. Here's the catcher now, Miguel Montero. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Number 14, Miguel Montero.
Montero waits. Now the pitch. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. And a neck-high fastball that time.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing at a bat at that pitch.
The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Grounded back up the middle. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. So the leadoff hitter in the inning reaches safely for the Nationals.
Hey, nice AB right there. With the pitcher coming to the plate, your job is to get on in front of him. This should be interesting. Does he get the bunt sign? Do we play a little billy ball and pull it back and try and play chicklets with the third baseman? See what happens.
Into the box, Gio Gonzalez. Now look out as he's got to hit the deck here. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a bunt attempt here. And he'll pounce on this quickly to tag him out.
Sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. Back up. Oh, no, that got him. Go to first, but he's safe. And now the stadium's attention turns back to the man on the mound.
So frustrating, Dero. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. A ball and a strike.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. The 1-2 is laid off of down and in. Throw over to the bag, and the runner will get back standing. Turner's on his horse on his way to second. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Now another 2-2. Oh, you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Here's Bryce Harper now, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Here's a look over to first. And a dive, but he's back in. And again a throw. And the runner back. There's a line drive, base hit to left field. In to score from third is the tying run. It's 1-1. So he's able to come through here with 2 away, and that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. Turner at second. Harper on at first with 2 down. Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman. The 1-1 is taken for strike 2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Pence has a read on it. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. Only 1 in the inning for the Nationals. Home half of the 5th coming up. All tied at 1-1. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian as Hunter Pence digs in to get things started. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball, strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Look out, and that'll give him a close shave.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. The 2-2 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And that misses, ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford, as he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the 0-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
The pitcher, number 29.
Digging in to try it again, Jeff Samardzija. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the first pitch to him. And they'll try and play for 1 here as he gets this one down. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out.
Now batting, second baseman, Kelby Tomlinson.
Here's Kelby Tomlinson. He went down on strikes last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one just missed outside. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching it.
The 2-0. Very weakly on the ground, but it's foul, strike 1. The 2-1 home. Fly ball right down the line and left. Taylor is there. And he hauls it down in the corner. 1 left for San Francisco. We played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Here's Daniel Murphy now. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
It's really been an amazing transition for Daniel Murphy. Known more as an average type hitter, Matt, when he was a member of the New York Mets. But since he's put on a Nationals uniform, boy, the power surge has come, and it has not stopped.
Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Oh, this is a great way to start the inning. Now the go-ahead run is on second. A base hit away from coming across. I know it's only the 6th inning, but you'd love to claim the lead right now and let your bullpen carry the load the rest of the way.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Anthony Rendon. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. From the stretch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
The 0-1 pitch. Late that time for a strike.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first 2 by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his bat with something off speed.
Murphy stands at second with no outs. Line to the right side, but foul. The 0-2 once more is taken for ball 1. Smoke toward the hole, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Standing in now, Michael Taylor, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. This year against right-handed pitching, Taylor is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
Matty, he struggled against right-handed pitching all season long, but he just needs a few knocks today, maybe to get the confidence going. I don't think this is the norm for this ball player.
Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
It certainly looked like they might have had a big inning cooking there with first and third and no outs, but the double play kind of kills it. They did get the run in, but the batter doesn't get credit for an RBI.
In now, Miguel Montero. As he'll take a look at ball one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 1-0. Line towards center field. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8-9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
Into the box now, Gio Gonzalez. As Samardzija will get ahead of him here with strike one. He laid down a sacrifice bunt in his last trip. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. This is flared out towards second, and this will be put away easily for the out. So 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. To the bottom of the 6th inning, it's the Nationals 2 and the Giants 1. Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action. And they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
You can't go after that pitch with less than 2 strikes on you. There's no way you're going to do any damage with a ball executed down and away in the zone.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. In for strike 2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. The 2-2. And this is lined softly to the left side, but foul. The 2-2. Locks him up for strike 3.
Now batting, the catcher, number 28.
Striding in once again, Buster Posey. A pop out and a ground out for him to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one stayed too low, apparently. The 1-0 home. Swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
The way he's been able to command his fastball those first 2 pitches, don't be shocked if he goes back in there again or goes up under his chin or nasty slider down and away. He has opened up his full arsenal.
The 1-2. slapped hard the opposite way. And Buster's going to make his way aboard. He's got a base hit.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues, middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Ready for another shot now, Andrew McCutchen. An error allowed him to reach base in his last appearance. He's set, and the pitch. And a fastball just a bit up.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
2 balls and no strikes.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to pump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Now the 2-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
Count is 2-1.
Oh, tough pitch. Things just not going his way on the mound right now. 3-1. There you see Evan Longoria waiting next. The 3-1 pitch. McCutchen will take one that misses. It's ball 4.
Now batting, third baseman, Evan Longoria.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out, and standing in here is the very dangerous third baseman, Evan Longoria. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Posey on second. McCutchen at first. 1 gone.
Nope.
And he misses with it. 1-1.
1-1.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
And treading carefully with Longoria here. It's 3-1 now. The 3-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. A full count now.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And there's a base hit on the line. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets through, but eventually does get to third base.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. One ball and 1 strike to the Giants' first baseman. Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. And a breaking ball stays outside.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1. On deck, there are the unique stylings of Hunter Pence. He'll be next. The 3-1 pitch. Chopped weakly to the right, but that one rolls foul. Now the 3-2 pitch, and he fouls this one off. Soft liner towards center, and that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit, and he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
With that base hit right there, D-Row, that's his 3rd RBI of the game. More importantly, his team's now ahead.
Yeah, these are the special ones. He's had a great approach all day. He's battled his tail off, and he's given his team, single-handedly almost given his team a chance to win this one.
Now the national skipper is up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is coming up, as that's going to be all for Gio Gonzalez. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Washington, number 27, Shawn Kelley.
Into the box, Hunter Pence, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. And that's through into left, a base hit. And the run will score from second as they double him up now. It's 4-2.
Hey, D-Row, there's a prime example of a little ambush piece, right? Come up there looking to hit right off the get-go. First pitch comes in, whack, base hit.
Yeah, you want to know if this guy was ready to go? He had a game plan. Hashtag ambush. Here we go now.
Standing in now, Brandon Crawford, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. His past history with Shawn Kelley, he's 2 for 4. And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Joe Hannon will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 12, Joe Hannon.
Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. 3 runs already home here. And he lays off for ball 1. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
1 out away from stranding that runner on third. So the last thing you want to do is throw a wild pitch and let him score. Nice job there by the catcher to knock that one down.
Full count still. Another full count pitch on its way. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And that is through for a base hit. And the move to the bench will pay off handsomely. And a relay to the plate. And he's safe.
They just keep pouring it on this inning. That's 5 runs so far, and they're not finished yet. They've been teeing off on everything they see, and they're showing no signs of stopping anytime soon.
Here's Kelby Tomlinson as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Missed with a slider.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Panik stands at second with 2 gone. Skied into straightaway right. Harper has a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. So a very good outburst here as 5 runs come across and allow them to take the lead. 7th inning coming up. Giants out in front here, 6-2. Back here in San Francisco, Giants leading this one as we get set for the 7th. But before it gets underway, there you see our game summary through the first 6 innings of play.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Giants, number 56, Tony Watson.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0 is a low changeup that's laid off. And now a pitch on the way. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Adam Eaton is on deck. He'll hit next. Three and one to the National shortstop.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher. High fastball, he's got to show me that a few more times for me to honor it.
The 3-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Swinging a blooper to the right side. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Great sliding catch right there, but that can be awful risky. If you flop that one and mess it up, that ball's going to the wall, and everybody's scoring. He secures the catch, and the runners have to stand pat.
In now is Adam Eaton. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 home is a sinker that misses for a ball.
And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen.
Two and one. Set to deliver on 2-1. Swing and a line drive. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
They haven't had much luck so far tonight, so they'll definitely take that extra base hit. It only takes 1, so maybe they can string together a few and get back into this thing.
And now Bryce Harper. 0-1 the count. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Here's the 0-1 pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down. One out and a runner on second base. Way outside. 1-2.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. And that's going to fall for a base hit.
Well, D-Roll, there's another base hit, making it first and second. They're piling up the hits on the day, but so far not many runs to show for it.
Yeah, definitely a few knocks in the cupboard makes you feel good, and the batting average goes up, but that doesn't help you win ball games. Somebody's got to come up with a nice AB with runners in scoring position.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 0-1 pitch is in there for the second strike.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after 2 great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something up. Might have to tip your hat if he can stay down below the knees like that.
A pause and the 0-2. And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2.
I'm shocked he was even able to foul that one away. Now he's got to set his sights back over the heart of the plate and maybe be ready for something inside.
That misses. 1-2. Two balls and 2 strikes to count to Ryan Zimmerman. Two pitch just missed.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here, from down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
7th pitch of the at bat coming up. Swing and a liner, but foul. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Into the bleachers and gone. A 3-run home run for Ryan Zimmerman. Home run number 5 on the year. And this will make things interesting at this point. It's now a 6-5 game.
They seem to forget that the game started a while ago, but better late than never, I guess. Sometimes one big hit is all it takes to get a team going. We'll see if they can build on it and make a run here.
Derek Law comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th.
Number 64, Derek Law.
Here's Daniel Murphy now.
Daniel Murphy.
As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. The 1-0 delivery. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
2 balls and a strike. Fallen behind now, 3-1.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Still only 1 out in the inning. Now a drive out to the gap in right center. He's around first, heading for 2. Arms pumping. He's hustling for third. And he's going to get there. And he's in at third now as the tying run after the 1-out triple.
And that's his first triple of the season. The way he exploded out of the box, you knew he was determined to get to third, and he made it happen.
In now is Anthony Rendon.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
Scooped up on the backhand. Throw from shallow right will get him at first, but the run will come in to score.
I like that he didn't try to do too much there. All he needed was a ground ball to tie this thing up, and that's exactly what he does. That's great situational hitting.
Ready for another chance? Michael Taylor. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way. Tough pitch to lay off. The slider stays high for ball 1. The 1-0 home. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. Now the 2-0. Hit out towards second.
Tomlinson has it.
On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up, and we're all even now at 6-6. Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Center fielder, Austin Jackson.
He's set. Here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time. The 1-0. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So a good start to the inning for the Giants. Leadoff hitters aboard.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
Here's Buster Posey now. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. First offering on its way. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0. Just missing here. 2-0.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
2-0 count. The pitch taken. Strike one, outside corner.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound two balls in and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Sliders in for a strike. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And this one's in the dirt. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And a very big mistake, as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And the go-ahead run will move up to third and wisely hold there with nobody out.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside a baseball and drive it the other way.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. His past history with Sean Kelly. He's 1 for 4. First pitch coming. Here it is. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. For the current campaign, McCutchen is working with a slugging percentage over .550. So there's no denying he's one of the premier power bats in the league. One and one to Andrew McCutchen. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. One pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike two.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Flared to the right side. That'll do the job. It's in there. A base hit. Coming in to score is the runner from third, and they've taken the lead here in the 7th.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but Now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself at bad counts.
The 1-0 home. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. Two balls and a strike to Longoria.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
The 2-1 home. Now both runners are breaking. Grounder down the line at third. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Brandon Kintzler will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Howie Kendrick is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Number 12, Howie Kendrick.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt.
He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play.
Look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. The 1-1 pitch. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 1-2 is at the knees and called strike 3.
The left fielder, number 8, Hunter.
Digging in to try it again, Hunter Pence. Lifetime against Brandon Kintzler. Pretty good success. He's 4 for 5. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And that's in there for strike 1. And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Here's the 0-2. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Posey over at second. McCutchen at first. 2 out in the inning. No offer that time, and it's back to 2-2 on the Giants right fielder.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch.
You got a full count.
Never
3-2.
tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
From 0-2 to 3-2, this is a pretty good at bat, making this pitcher come back and really have to battle. This is a pretty good at bat right here.
2 men are on with 2 men out.
On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit.
He'll come home with it.
And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're 1 pitch away from a solo, tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Next pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now. 0-2, here it is. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. 8th inning coming up. Giants on top, 8-6. And now Boch is going to make his way out toward home plate, and it looks like we'll see a double switch here. Hunter Strickland will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Gregor Blanco will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Number 1.
Leading off the inning, Miguel Montero, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan of bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Montero waits. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here's the pitch. And this is swung on and missed that time by Montero. No balls and 2 strikes now. Now the pitch. And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Sometimes we use the phrase runs coming at a premium, but it's fair to say that none of us will be saying that tonight as we check out our line score. Neither pitching staff has really even showed up. Striding in now for the Nats, Howie Kendrick, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. Strickland, a native of Georgia. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Yeah, Matty, there's 3 dates. The time you get called up and the time you get to arbitration, and one when you finally hit free agency, where you have a chance to truly enjoy this game and get paid for all the hard work. And this is the start of it. The arbitration process allows these guys to finally start making some real dollars in this game.
Now batting, shortstop,
So the Nats lineup turns over, and to the plate, Trey Turner. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a knee-high fastball. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Swing and a liner. And that'll get down for a base hit.
First game of a new series, and he's already sitting on 3 knocks right now. The pitching staff might have to make an adjustment going forward.
Wilmer Difo will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 1, Wilmer Difo.
Stepping in now, Adam Eaton, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
The 1-1 hit down the third baseline. Oh, and this is past him down the line. A fair ball. And the runner from second is in to score. It's now an 8-7 ball game.
The right fielder, number 34.
Here's Bryce Harper now, and it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Oh, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
First pitch coming, here it is. And a ball, 1-0. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Two and 0.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
Fouled off. Now the 2-1. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And as Nationals fans have heard before, see you later. 3-run home run down the line in right as they've taken a 2-run lead.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Giants, number 26, Corey Aaron. Now batting, first baseman.
In now, Ryan Zimmerman. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. The 1-0 home. Misses down below the knees.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
a 2-0 on the way. Swinging a ground ball to third. And now a jump throw against his body. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first.
Man, this one is hard to figure. Makes the play on the ball, and the transfer looked good. Then he just sails this thing way over the first baseman's head into the stands. Bad news, it's an E5. The good news, some fan just snagged a souvenir.
Into the box now, Daniel Murphy, as he rips it on the ground to second. Throw gets him, 2 down.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
And now indication from the dugout that they'll issue the free pass, and with the pitcher on deck, that'll force their hand here with 2 gone.
The pitcher, number 21, Brandon Kintzler.
Will Smith trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Will Smith.
Matt Adams will see what he can do off the bench as he'll bat with runners at the corners and 2 gone here. In there, 0-1, and they're runners at the corners now. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. McCutchen is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Nationals lead it 10-8. Ryan Madson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 44, Ryan Madson.
Ryan Rayburn is into the ball game now as he'll take over out in left field.
Number 18, Ryan Rayburn.
So in now for San Francisco, Gregor Blanco. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
Gregor Blanco.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Rendon barehands it. Throw will not be in time as a perfect bunt there nets him a base runner to lead off the inning. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Stepping forward, Kelby Tomlinson. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it. So he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
First things first, here's a throw over. Back in standing. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Blanco aboard here at first with nobody out. Madson Stands 6'6" and throws from the right side. This is his 16th season at the major league level, and obviously that alone reflects the incredible career he's put together.
Yeah, Matty, to play 14 years in the big leagues, without question, I can't tell you what this guy's seen. Add in the minor league stops, he's seen every corner of this nation right here. He's been on buses, he's been on charter planes, he's seen every part of what baseball has to offer.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, 1 gone.
I like how he worked him backwards for that strike out there. He wasn't showing the fastball early in the at-bat, but then went back-to-back once he had the hitter down in the count.
Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. And he misses again, 2-0.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
Runners on first with 1 down. Called a strike there, 2-1.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Now the 2-1 pitch is taken, ball 3. A former MVP waiting on deck in the form of Buster Posey. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Strike 2 called, and it's full 3-2.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that run on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
Now the payoff pitch home. Hit the other way out toward right field. Murphy ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Now that is the catcher, number 28, Buster Posey.
Here's Buster Posey now. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
From the belt, kicks and deals. In there, and it's 0-1.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
0-1 pitch on its way. High in the air out to center field. Turner is under it, and that ends the inning. Giants leave 1. Can't cut into a 10-8 deficit. Here's the catcher now, Miguel Montero. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Miguel Montero.
First offering on its way. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The 1-0. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Smith, 28 years old. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Hey, I think if you ask this guy honestly how his season's gone so far, he'd tell you he's not happy with it. It's been kind of an average year for him, but he has time to get hot and make that salary push.
Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Into the box, Ryan Rayburn. Guess he'll have to get out of the way of a slider that runs in a bit too tight. It's ball one. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Bases are empty, one man out. And that misses. 2-1.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Now the 2-1. He's outside for a ball.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
The 3-1 is in there for a full count now, 3-2.
Clearly wasn't ready for the fastball because it was pretty much center cut and he couldn't pull the trigger. Might have been looking for another curve.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2, and he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
Hey, back when I first broke into the big leagues, a lot of the pitchers wanted to work east to west. Now with such an uptick in velocity, these guys are working north-south. That's just a great elevated fastball with serious velocity.
And that misses. 1-1. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Rayburn, the runner at first, with 1 gone in the inning. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. And this is past Belt on down the line. A fair ball. The relay throw. Throw won't get him.
This is the type of production they were expecting from this guy when he came to the majors a couple of years back. He looks really at ease at the plate, and that relaxed swing is getting some really good results. Good example on that double there. Always great to see a young player blossom.
In now is Adam Eaton. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Working on a good line in this ball game, 3 for 5 thus far. The 1-0 doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. The 2-0. Swing and a ball line softly down the right field line. Foul. Hey. 2-2. Second and third here, 1 man out. And this is swung on and missed, so they come right after him, and it remains second and third, but with 2 away now. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. Ground ball left side. Crawford fields it cleanly. Throw on to first is going to get him, and the Nationals blow an opportunity here, and that ends the inning. Nats leave a pair. They lead it, though. It's 10-8. Sean Doolittle enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth.
Number 62, Sean Doolittle.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Right fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
Here's the first pitch to him. There's a changeup over the outside corner. Oh, and 1, here it comes. And that slider's almost in the dirt. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. The 1-2 hit out towards second. Murphy's got it, and he's retired, 1 away.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. His career line with Doolittle. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Hit in the air to shallow center. Coming in on it is Eaton. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
The first baseman, number 9, Brandon Belt.
Digging in, Brandon Belt. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. First pitch coming. Here it is. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. 2-run game, last of the ninth with 2 away. Last strike here for the Giants. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Nationals have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
This one wraps up as a 10-8 final. The Nationals put up 4 runs in the 7th to carry them to victory. Brandon Kintzler claims the win out of the pen, his first. Sean Doolittle earns the save out of the bullpen, his 8th of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final victorious Washington Nationals. 10 runs, 18 hits, 1 error. They left 12 men on base. For the Giants, 8 runs on 12 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 9 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, 41,503. The Giants thank you for attending tonight's game at AT&T Park, and remind you to please buckle up and drive home safely. Good night.